not bad.
Yeah, you see some of the stark video here. Hundreds of people took over the lobby of Trump Tower in Midtown Manhattan. They are demanding the immediate release of Mahmoud Khalil. The Palestinian has gained status as one of the foremost organizers of pro-Palestinian protests on the campus of Columbia University. Last Saturday, as he and his wife were returning to their university-owned apartment in Upper Manhattan, he was taken into custody by ICE. The Trump administration wants to deport Khalil, accusing him of being aligned with the terrorist group Hamas. The protesters, many of them Jewish activists, shouting "Free Palestine" and "Free Mahmoud Khalil." After warning them to leave, the NYPD arrested 98 people for trespassing, obstruction, and resisting arrest.
With that in mind, many students at Columbia University no longer willing to speak out about demonstrations and issues that have roiled the school for nearly a year. Pix 11's Jay Dow joining us live from just outside the campus with more on the tense situation there on campus. Jay.
Well, Candace, we weren't just looking and meeting students who were too busy to talk to us because they had to go to class. These students were rattled. In fact, one told us he was just too scared to speak out, worried about the repercussions as a result of everything that's happening on campus. Columbia University students waiting on a long line just to enter the Morningside campus, just part of the continuing fallout from nearly a year's worth of demonstrations over the Israeli-Palestinian conflict. Can we talk to you really quick? Fallout, which now includes an overwhelming unwillingness among students to speak out. Can we talk to you?
I'm not a U.S. citizen, so I could get deported, so no.
The fight now pivoting from the campus to the courtroom, with several students, including detained green card holder Mahmoud Khalil, filing a federal lawsuit Thursday against Columbia and the Republican-led House Congressional Committee on Education and Workforce. At issue, the committee's February 13th letter to Columbia's interim president, Katrina Armstrong, demanding the university, quote, produce all disciplinary records, including the complete case files and all UJB records relating to the following incidents. Please also detail all past disciplinary charges, proposed sanctions, and enacted sanctions for individuals implicated in the incidents. The letter goes on to list nearly a dozen campus demonstrations and protests.
So I think these attacks on diversity, equity, and inclusion, on student activism, on any number of topics, not just Palestine, but the suppression of all of this speech, I think, is having a chilling effect on students feeling like there's something to be gained by going to university.
The lawsuit states, quote, the committee's letter is clearly intended to chill the protected speech of university students by A, exposing the students to negative publicity and investigation, pervasive and persistent harassment, doxing, and threats to their safety and lives, and B, compelling the university to discipline and punish students, including the 4 plaintiffs, as well as to turn over those students, as well as faculty and staff's private disciplinary records. A spokesperson for Columbia University declined to comment for this report, citing pending litigation. We're live outside Columbia University this evening. Jay Dow, Pix 11 News.